I didn't plan this, but I ended up getting 6 different milky and yogurty snacks, and I'm going to be trying all of them today, and I'll let you know which ones I'll actually get again. And honestly, I do have pretty high hopes for these when I saw the pictures, but there are no guarantees. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's actually start with one of the canned ones that I have right now, and I'm gonna actually start with, I believe this is the original flavor. So what they call this is grilled yogurt. So this is how it sounds like. Honestly, I think it's just like baked some sort of thing that's yogurt flavored. I don't think it's actual like yogurt. Maybe there's actually yogurt in here. Let's see, it says raw milk. I mean, to be fair, yogurt's made out of milk, so this is one of the ones that I had very high expectations for when I saw the photos. Ooh. Ooh, okay. It smells very familiar to something that I've had in the past. It smells actually really good. So this is how big it is if you compare it to like, I don't know, my hands or something. Crunchy. Mmm. Wow, this is actually good. It's very light in flavor actually, so it's not sweet. You could taste like the light yogurty flavor. It's not like 100% you'll put it in your mouth and it'll start melting kind of thing. But it's definitely like light and airy. You know how when you eat like very sweet things, you kind of just feel sick sometimes? This is definitely not it. It's like barely sweet. It's not sour like Greek yogurt either. So if I had to rate this out of 5, I would actually give this like a 4.8 out of 5. Definitely, this is something I would get again. Let's move on to the next item. We're gonna move on to something they like to call thick milk cake snacks. This one actually comes in a pack of 3 different flavors, and honestly, I'm only gonna be trying one flavor because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be all the same texture. Because for this one, I'm going more for the texture than I am going for the flavor. Coconut latte flavor. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the coconut latte flavor. I'm actually interested in that. Milk cake. It feels a little hard. I wouldn't call it a cake exactly if I were to be making this. One round circle with random stuff inside. I don't know what that is. It might be like latte flavored things. Okay. For what they call a cake, this is a lot rougher than I thought. Flavor-wise, it's also very light. I could definitely taste the coconut and the latte in there. I do like that like everything tastes very light so far because any dessert kind of things that taste too sweet, I personally just think is too much, and I think it tastes like, it ends up making like the flavor too kind of disgusting. It covers up everything. But so far the 2 snacks I've had, the flavors are there. It's very light and it's almost like, I don't even know how to describe it. I personally just really like it. The way I'm describing it might make it sound like the flavor's not there. The flavor is there. The only thing is I wouldn't call this a cake because it is a lot harder than what I would imagine for a cake. But either way, I think I want to give this milk cake snack a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason why I'm taking the 4.5 is I really don't feel like it's a cake thing, just because it's so hard. But flavor-wise, I think it's really good, or at least it's to my preference. I almost forgot to mention that I feel like I taste like tiny bits of coconut in there when I'm biting through it. Hi, Bee-Boo! So the next thing I'm going to be trying is the milk tablets right here. It says it has high calcium. It says high calcium pure milk tablet, basically, if you translate this. Ooh, these are actually like individually wrapped. That's so nice. And it's so cute. Look at that. There's a little cartoon on every single one. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. I do want to say, I think this is what it kind of tastes like. It kind of tastes like milk tablets. This one's labeled as yogurt, though. This one says grilled yogurt. This one's a milk tablet. It does taste slightly like this, but this one's a little more yogurty in terms of like the taste, or this one's a little more milky. I feel like it's not bad. Just a little bit more details on this one. It says 100% full fat milk powder, 0 added sugar. There's 580 milligrams of calcium in every 100 grams for the milk tablets here. Now if you chew it, the taste really comes out. I will have to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Moving on to the next thing. This is actually a really big piece. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but anyways, this one they call it peach flavored toffee. They call it a toffee, but they also call it a 1,000-layered milk skin, I guess. I don't know if you guys have seen like the videos where people like boil the milk until like the milk kind of forms like a layer of thickened skin on top of the hot milk, and then they kind of pull that out. That's basically what they're trying to describe this as, like 1,000 layer of that thing, but then honestly it really just looks like a piece of like chewy thing. Maybe that's why they call it a toffee. I actually was looking forward to this until I saw how big a piece this is, because I thought it was small little triangles. This is huge. How the heck am I supposed to eat this? Like, I don't even think I can finish this by myself. I think it's gonna be like very chewy. It might get stuck in my teeth, not gonna lie. Oh. Oh. What? Okay, I was not expecting this at all. Whoa. Oh my god. What kind of texture is this? This is so weird. I feel like the texture doesn't match the way it looks. I don't even know how to describe it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in texture. I cannot describe the texture. It's kind of like, it looks kind of glossy on the outside, so you would actually expect it to taste like a toffee, or like be kind of like sticky, very sticky like a toffee, but it's not sticky at all. Like when I bit it, it kind of like, if you use a little bit of strength to bite it, it kind of just cracks off, but it doesn't crack off at like random places, or it doesn't pull. And then the texture itself is kind of like, it's not glossy, sticky, fatty. It's kind of like slightly dry, but it's not dry to the point where it dries your mouth. There's nothing I can compare this with, the texture. This is definitely something I think I'm gonna get again. This is very interesting. I have to give this a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5, definitely. Definitely something I'm going to get again. This is so good. Okay, this is delicious. I'm gonna save that for later. I guess the next one I'm gonna try is going to be what they call baked yogurt candy fruit flavor. This one's actually another version of this, but it's darker compared to the first one. So my expectations for this one is actually going to be, the taste should be a little stronger than this. I can probably describe it as, if you think about like a white cracker and a wheat cracker, it does look like the color of a wheat cracker. Flavor is also pretty light, but it does have a little bit more of like a yogurty, fruity taste to it. I honestly cannot tell what fruit this tastes like. Oh, okay, it's grape. It's some sort of grape flavor. This is actually also not bad. I think I would also give this maybe like a 4.7. I think I might have given that one either a 4.5 or 4.8. I kind of forgot, but honestly, out of the two, there is no favorite for me. They're just slightly different flavors. I really like the texture of both. As of right now, I think these are also snacks that I would consider getting again. And last but not least, I have this thing they call baked milk skin. So what I was trying to say is, this is kind of what they call it, like the milk skin. Like, we're gonna try the original flavor. This one, the smell is pretty strong. I have a feeling this one might be the strongest tasting one, like flavor-wise, out of everything I've tasted. This is a circle, half sphere. This one tastes like a cracker. This one tastes like a really smooth, slightly milky cracker. I don't know if it's because it's like a half sphere and it's a little thicker. It's actually harder than this. Like the texture itself is harder than this. This one is a little more airy. This one's a little more dense. It's definitely milky. I guess like milky wise, this is probably the milkiest one closest to this. This one you have to chew it to get the milkiness. This one, of course, you have to bite it, right? But like it tastes more like a cracker. It tastes like a milky cracker. Anyways, I haven't rated this. I'm gonna give this one kind of a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely is once again something else I will get. I don't know if you guys are interested in milky snacks or yogurty snacks, but if you are and you're able to find some of these snacks where you are, then definitely I think give it a try. Or you can also comment down below and let me know what's your favorite milky / yogurty snack that's in solid form, because these are all solid form. And you let me know and I'll see if I can find those, because I would actually definitely like to try. Last and final thing I'm going to say before I wrap the video up is that these are basically the best milky and yogurty snacks I've ever gotten. Anyways, the video is going to end here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please drop a like, comment, and or subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!